Hey, Fletch. I say it from time to time. Like every Thursday. But, yeah. I don't know if I'm long for doing stuff on Twitch. We'll see. Every week I kind of say that, and then every week I'm like, I'll give it another week and see what happens. I don't know. It's cool. I'm not going to sweat it. Mr. Dino, how's it going? I won't sweat it tonight anyway. How about that? I won't sweat it tonight, but I will still be thinking about it. Holy cow, this is all the random junk acquired from all of the bodies during the Horde. So then, if I remember right, yeah, I guess I didn't take care of all the bodies. Bummer. Oh, look at that. There's a free deagle. I mean, it's some money. Holy cow. I guess we got to take the paper. Duct tape. I mean, yeah. Hello. Can I tell how damaged? I guess these fire pit traps don't take damage or something. I'm not sure how these operate. I cannot seem to repair them, and yet oh, hello. I think I left the front door open, if I'm not mistaken. Allow me to very calmly... Oh, no, I didn't. Go me. I say, allow me to very calmly and deliberately close a door. Hi, doggies. Hi. Hi, you want to come over here? I can turn... Here, let me turn that on for you. I don't want you to feel like you're missing out. Okay, all done. That was pretty easy. And we'll let that go ahead and slow down. Oh, they were just the leaders of the pack, so to speak. Those were the alphas. All right, back to what I was doing with turning those on. I'm just going to leave that for right now. How you doing? Wander on in, cowboy. Wander on in. Okay. Wow, you are way back there, buddy. Oh, I knew that one was going to miss. You too? That was like a shoulder shot there. There we go. That was a headshot. There we go. Problem solved. You know what? I don't like you just standing around out there. You don't belong in this neighborhood. You and your kind. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, hello. There we go. Now we got a bunch more zombies popping in. Hey, don't duck. That's not nice. You shouldn't duck either. That's also not nice. You guys, you all just need to stop what you're doing. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. KIC's here with a brand new invention. Something shoot you in your face. I don't know. I got nothing. Beer. I'll take your beer, though. That's cool. I mean, theoretically, these should go away here before too long. We'll just leave them, I think. If I really need to get rid of them, I can bust out a chainsaw. No big deal. Oh, man, all this stuff. I'm not even going to worry about going through all this stuff. Just take it and drop stuff later, right? I agree. Perfect. They did a number on that block. My bad. Now we're going to have one funny-looking block. Oh, come on. It's a crawler horde now? Really? That's got to be, like, the least, I don't know, threatening horde ever. Oh, come on. There you go. I want to make this horde even less threatening. I'm trying to take off arms. because it amuses me to see a crawler with no arms. There you go. That was a leg. My bad. All right, if there's anything less threatening than a crawler horde, it's a crawler horde with no arms. Yeah. I just did that. And I don't feel the least bit bad about it. There's a bit of like a Mad Max thing going on here with that, I think. I don't know that it qualifies as art, but Mr. Dino, I mean, if you want to go for the coup de grace, then sure. The only problem is I'm a little concerned that I might do something like that where I end up hacking off too much. Oh, you're not done. I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Hold on. More shotgun shells. Here, let's do this precision-like. Nope, nope. Look at that precision shooting right there. That was precise. Okay. So, here's the thing. These zombies are all still active. Right? You're still active, buddy? I know you are. Don't pretend... Hey, how did these guys... They turned. How did you turn with no legs and no arms? I don't know how they did that. These are some tough magical zombies. They can turn without arms and legs. I guess they're using their chins. Maybe? I guess they didn't turn? I don't know. Okay. I feel like some... I don't know. What is it under? I don't think we want that one. I think we want something like this, maybe? I don't have any nails. Okay. Abs of steel. Yeah, no kidding. Here, I need to go grab some nails, because we're not done with this. Okay, where are we at here? Where are the nails? Box below it. Right? Nails. Perfect. Wooden sign. Oh, look at you. You spun around. Good job. I saw that. The only thing that kind of stinks about this sign is I want the text to be large, but it doesn't really work like that. So it's kind of a shame. But it's okay. We're going to make this work. You better believe it. So we're going to do something like this, just because I don't know, can I make any posts? That would be better if I could do a post. Nope. Can I do a post? No. Can I do a... I guess I could do a pillar. Sorry, cat. I just kind of smacked you right there. Wood pillar. Let's do that instead. I probably need a couple of those. My bad. Yeah. Let me do another pillar. And we're just going to pop that, I think, right there. And then this guy... Oh, crud. There it goes. In appropriate Monty Python speak, there you go. I'll bite your legs off. So watch out for those guys. Grim Squeaker, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Watch out. Don't let them bite your legs off. Or is it I'll bite your arms off? I think it's I'll bite your arms off. Not your legs off. I'll bite your... I don't know. Maybe it is both. I think it is both. I think it's like one or the other. I don't remember. Mr. Dino? Oh, yeah. Hands off. Don't touch the pets. Wrath? Yes, it's only a flesh wound. Exactly. I mean, take your pick. You have a lot of viable quotes that you can run with in this particular instance. I happen to like that one, so I went with the one I went with. That's all. Lots of great choices. I mean, truly. Lots of great choices. I'm just going to go ahead and knock those guys out. There we go. You know, whatever. Fine. We're just going full steel on that door because the weak spot is the door itself, so let's make everything around it stupidly strong. I will say, that is a big scratch, Grim Squeaker. But hey, you know, whatever. It's all good. All right, I think that concludes our cleaning up phase. I mean, yeah, I realize all the corpses are still around. Haven't done anything about them, but whatever. It's cool. How you guys doing? I feel kind of, I kind of feel like I'm exploiting them a little bit, but, you know, it's okay. I mean, they're just zombies. They're not going to unionize or anything. They're not going to rise up. D1 Dog, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Watch out. Don't lose your legs. Those guys are, you know what? Here. I feel kind of bad. They have to be taunted by their fallen brethren. So, there you go. I'll clean up the general vicinity so they don't have to look at all the bodies. I mean, their vision can't be that good. I don't think they can see these bodies, so I'm not going to worry about them. I'm just going to leave them. I'm happy with those. Ah, crap. All right, where's the survivor that needs to be killed? Okay, I'm going to assume that they're gone, wherever they are. It's fine. I'm not going to sweat them. I mean, maybe they're around somewhere and they'll show up a little later, but whatever. It's fine. It's all good. Lots of junk lying around out there. Let's see. I know some of this stuff can just be straight up trashed, like plastic cup, protection class C. Those don't sell for enough. Not going to worry about them. Scrap and scrap and scrap. The steel helmet, we'll scrap that. We don't need that. Military leg armor, sure. Scrap and scrap. Scrap and scrap. Scrap that too. I mean, there's a lot of crap to scrap here. Scrap that one, why not? Let's go throw the lead in the... Well, I guess the tungsten goes in there for now. We're still not really at tungsten. We're close. We are really close to being at the tungsten part of the game. Here, we'll just give this a little bit of gas to turn stuff on. Those will go away quickly enough. We can throw the other lead in there. There you go. Get that cooking. And I think we can pretty much put all this crap away and, I don't know, go exploring, do some building. I'm not sure. Fletch, you know, what can I say? What can I say? I try. I don't know that I do well, but I try.
A generous bestowal.
Shady rolling in with the lighting check. And you know what, Shady? It didn't work. I'm a little bummed. Maybe it takes a moment. I don't know. I'm going to give it a second, Shady. Yeah, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. Shady, I'm sorry. Shady, thank you for your $2 lighting check. I do appreciate that. Unfortunately, my IFT that was supposed to fire off didn't fire off. That's a bummer. In fact, I don't even see it. What happened to it? I know I I'm a little confused. I created it, and yet now it's gone. No, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. I think it just fired off. Look at that. It went stupidly dark. It took a while. It took a while, but it did work. Let me see if I can... wow. Yeah, it went... Wow, it went weird on me with the colors. Here, let's just turn that up. I don't even know if you can tell what color that is. It's supposed to be a lot of red, apparently. Shady, it's set for it's set for a random color based on the email ones. So it's kind of reddish. It's kind of hard to tell. I'll play with that in a little moment. Little moment, a big moment. I don't know, some sort of moment. I don't know. That's some funny stuff. That didn't quite work out right, but that's okay. I think that was the garden hoe that could be trashed. I don't remember. And that, I'm just going to say it's fine. Here, I want to get rid of this stuff, put everything back so we can move on and do other things. Whether that's building or, I don't know, whatever it is. Wandering around. Just kind of put some of this stuff away so we can go hit the road or take care of whatever it is we need to take care of. You know how it goes, right? Right. Some of this stuff needs to go away, like all the alcohol and the trauma kits. We didn't even use those. Well, I think I accidentally used one. But, Grim Squeaker, yeah, it was, I don't know. That was weird. It just took a while. It's funny. Shady, it looks like what it did. If I had to guess, what it looks like it did is it set the lights to the... Oh, which scene is that? It looks an awful lot like the Savannah sunset scene. In fact, I think that's... Yeah, it didn't fire it off right. Give me a color, and I'll hook you up on a color. And ideally, it'll play nicely. Yeah, it was supposed to set to a random color, but it didn't do that. It just changed the brightness is really all it did. That was kind of silly. That was kind of a waste. I'm a little bummed about that. Let's throw everything back in here. We're going to drop these guys. We're going to roll with that one for a while. I will take the Magnum ammo just because. And we'll keep the bow. We need that right there. You go over here. That goes there. The gold-tipped knife goes down there. Or actually, maybe we'll... a color-changing theme? No. It's funny. I found that the actual Hue app is kind of garbage for the living scenes. And I haven't installed any of the other ones that let you do that sort of stuff a little better, I think. Because I've tried a few of the living scenes, like straight out of the Google or the Hue labs. They don't work well for me. I'm not a fan of them. They're problematic. Kitty, what are you doing? I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, look at that. We have an air supply drop. I guess we can go check that out. I think I want to hit the road. Just go do some wandering, that sort of stuff. That sounds like a good plan to me. So I think that's everything we need, right? We can go drop this off in the bike. And I think there are a few things we can take to sell. I mean, that's not even really worth trying to sell. A bright purple, then. All right. Let's see what I can do for you. A bright purple. Come on. Maybe something like... This is kind of a tough call here. I don't know. Something like... that looks more blue like that. It's hard to get purple exactly. That's a tough one to pull off. It starts to look blue. I mean, it looks purple to me, but it looks blue on the camera. I mean, part of the problem is the walls are not white. They're a little off. And then even the desktop is not white. It's a beige. So things are going to look different because of that, you know? I mean, that looks... If you could see my lights right now, they are purple. But it looks blue as can be on the camera. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about the best I can get it to be purple, is something like that. Now it's set at manual, so it's as manual as it can get given everything else. But yeah, it might need to be reset. Problem is I don't have anything perfectly white to reset it with. Oh, hold on. We need a mini bike. Let's go this way. Here, we'll drop you in there. We're going to take all this stuff. We still have some things to sell. I'll add that to the sell pile because I forgot to put it away and I don't want to deal with that. So there we go. We'll roll like that. Did I actually leave that down? I sure did. Wow, was I doing something down here? I feel like I was doing something down here. Huh, look at that. I got a zombie down there. It's cool. We'll just jump on out, doing a tabletop, no less. Did you see that kick? He's all like kicking to the side. Boom. Tabletop. Yeah, I'll have to play with the white balance and see if I can get it to play nicely. Means I have to try to set the lights to pure white and find something that is pure white to configure the white balance with. The way it works is kind of goofy. Little traveling music, like a little banjo music, or I don't know, something along those lines, maybe. There it is. I almost drove right past it. I actually saw it on screen and not up top. Auger blade, you can be... It's funny, that can be scrapped, that can be scrapped. Take that, scrap that, scrap that, scrap that, scrap that, scrap that. Okay, cool. The only thing of value in there was the gas. So if that's the only thing in there, I guess we could just keep heading west and go that direction. That'll basically get us to another road. And it's too bad you have all sorts of laws and rules and things about what you can and cannot do music-wise. Various other content. Darn you, restrictive laws. Tostino pizza rolls with mac and cheese and bacon. Holy crap, Wrath. That sounds like, it's almost like heart attack in a bag or something. I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't sound bad, but, well, sounds dangerous, but aside from that. Shady, I mean, I could do some neurotech, but that's really about it. Like, it's funny, Shady. Okay, yeah, I could play my own music. You're right. Absolutely. Well, I mean, I don't really have my own music because, for me, I just play drums. So, I mean, taking that literally, like taking that as literal as it can go, I could just like play drums. I need like a little drum pad over here. I could hook up like a tablet with, like grab an iPad with GarageBand on it and, you know, beat out some drums on the pad. Could do that. But yeah, when it comes to like the stuff that you can play and you don't have to worry about getting your pants sued off of you or your videos getting demonetized, copyright strikes, channel getting taken down, which happens on Twitch too, all that sort of stuff. I don't like most of it. I really don't. I can't stand most of it. Well, can't stand is a little strong. It's just not my style. I likes what I likes, and that's what I likes. Neurotech stuff is about the best I've found of anything that is considered Creative Commons. I forget which one he uses. Creative Commons 3 or 4. Or, just anything like that where you can freely use it in whatever format you want. And I like his stuff. And he stopped making music, and that makes me a little sad. But good for him, because he can move on and do other stuff. But yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the other stuff. Like, I've tried using the... I did a stream a while back with the music on YouTube, using, like, I downloaded a bunch of those tracks that you are allowed to use and all of that. Oh, man, that was some bad stuff. Do you remember that? There was, like, some weird, like, I don't know. I don't even know. It just wasn't good. Dash Matsui, welcome on in. This is standard recording, cat. Don't mind the lighting. It's funny. It looks reasonably purplish on screen to me, but when I look at my camera's screen, it still looks really blue to me. I don't know. It's kind of funny how that works. And I bet depending on how your monitor is calibrated, or your phone, or your whatever, what the brightness is on it, all that stuff is going to change what it looks like for you, too. It's funny how that works out. Hey, it's a pirate ship. What do you say? Do you want to do a pirate ship or keep on driving for something else? I don't really... I could go either way right now. I don't really have a feeling one way or the other. Let me not do it like that, though. I mean, we've kind of done the pirate ship before, so it's not that exciting. I mean, there's a lot of good loot in there. Hey. Stupid bird. It's good old Frozen Larry with his stealth boy. Dash, it's all good. No worries. I think we'll keep on trucking like Shady says. We'll just keep on going. There are still some buildings that have not spawned yet, or at least that I don't remember seeing. Some different gun stores and other stuff, so maybe we'll end up finding some of those. Prison, etc. There's still some pretty cool things to find. Like, I don't... Do I know which one this is? This... I'm not sure I know which building this is. I don't know. Shall we investigate? I didn't really bring any warm clothing, so this might get a little... iffy. Yeah, Fletch, if you have your own stuff, you can... Oh, thanks. You can broadcast your own stuff to your heart's content. Oh, I didn't mean to bring Molotovs. My bad. I mean, what ends up happening, just kind of so you know, when you're playing stuff that is... I'll just say, like, take something from... I don't know, like, let's use Metallica as a for instance. Hold on. I have my stuff in the wrong places. It's all clicking now. Like, duh. That does belong over there, and then over there, and over there, and over there, and over there. Okay, perfect. And let's go to that one, because that's better. All right. Play something from Metallica, something from some sort of big-name band. All their music is sitting in giant database. Like, for YouTube, it's sitting in their Content ID database. You play that stuff, they're gonna know. And it depends on the rights holder for what happens at that point. Oh, hello. Some of them will just say, cool, you can go ahead and use it, but we're going to get any money you get from advertisements on the video. Others will file copyright strikes, basically. It's all automated stuff, too. It's great. But if you're playing your own thing, I mean, it doesn't exist in the database anywhere, and you haven't registered it for protection, then, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Oh, hi. And there are certain things you can do, like if you want to skirt the line a little bit, like you can do covers of stuff, and you can oftentimes get away with that because it doesn't sound exactly the same, so the bots won't catch it. Wrath, you'll have to report back how that mac and cheese with bacon pizza rolls are. That's kind of crazy to me. I'm standing on... That's why. I'm standing on the barbed wire. My goodness. This place has barbed wire everywhere. I still don't know what the heck this place is. Buddy? Alright, heck with that. Let's just do it this way. There you go. I gotta say, these hollow point rounds, these are awesome. They are just dropping zombies in a single shot. Assuming I have my aim with me today, yeah, we're in business. Because these guys don't have a chance if that's the case. Are you having them right now, Wrath? That's stuff for scrap. Ah, okay, well, report back when they've cooled down. When they've cooled enough to be eaten. I am curious. Like I said, it doesn't sound bad. It sounds good. It just sounds dangerous, that's all. Good timing to run out of fuel. I still don't know what to make of this place. Yeah, Fletch, that's kind of asking for trouble. I mean, depending on what he's doing and how he's using that music, if you're using copywritten music, copywritten, whatever, protected music, I mean, like I said, it kind of depends. Every rights holder protects it differently. A lot of them will let you use the music, but if you run advertisements on the video, you won't get any money for it. They will. They'll take everything for it. It's kind of like, fine, you can use our stuff, but we take all the money. So, doesn't make it legal necessarily. It's just kind of like, well, we'll let you do this, but here's the agreement. This is like some sort of giant camp of some sort. Okay. There's wood in front of the door. There we go. And yet it was getting the door, not the wood. That was weird. Ooh, another blue spruce. Bah. Seed. Man, I can't even speak. That's never happened before. All right, so that is a circle at this point, I believe. Let's go upstairs. See what we have going on up here. Fishing book. Yeah, that's one of those things, Fletch, where if you're using any of the music, stuff like that, you will get nailed on it. And depending on, like I said, depending on what the rights holders want to do, that's going to determine what happens. I mean, generally, it's best behavior not to use anything. Like, that's really the best way to go. If you really need stuff, YouTube has a library of music, and I don't know, other people might find good stuff in there and be like, yeah, this is really good. I don't know what KIC's talking about. He's an idiot. And that's fair. Music is one of those things where, you know, everyone likes their own thing. Wrath, yeah, it does kind of have that feeling a little bit, doesn't it? I wonder if you might be right about that. This very well could be a mental facility. I mean, where are you? You're behind a wall somewhere. Okay, so there's a way to get to you. Let me find that out first before I go digging through walls. The blue spruce goose. There you go. Are you trying... Oh, man. See, I can't even say that. I was going to say, are you trying to tie up my tongue? The blue spruce goose? I bet you. Ow. All right, well. Sprained leg, whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Where was that, though? Oh, that's not what I thought it was at all. I was going to say, I bet you this is a hidden stash box. Yeah, this is a kind of hidden room. Oh, look at that. Hold on, before we go down that ladder to see where it drops to. Feral person. Thank you for that. So where does this drop down to? You're probably not a happy person. Let me just go ahead and reload here. You're not dead, so, let me get your attention. Okay, and now you're dead. Perfect. That worked out just fine. Huh, I guess I missed a door. Couple of doors. All right. Because I remember that room. All right, well, that's cool. It's really bright in here. I'll just scrap those. Keep that here. You can have that. Sure. Assemble that. Scrap it. We're not going to keep that. Scrap all the chairs. Take the vitamin. And let's turn the light off because that is really bright. All right. I think we can get out of here. Come on, doer. All right. I want to say we're good in here. Now let's check the tower right quick. You stay there. Is there anything exciting up here? Not really. Just a dead zombie. All right, well, that's cool. Sure, raw red meat. I'm looking forward to Alpha 17 and having working smells again. At least I hope so. I feel like it's a bit of a cheat that this stuff doesn't stink. All right, I'm not going to ignore you or bother you. All right, I lied. The store wasn't protected, so there you go. So that must be the other side then. All right. A little more cheese for the pizza rolls. Well, I mean, anything that has cheese on it, quite often the answer to what'll make it better is more cheese. Okay, I just ran in a circle. Where was the exit? Yeah. It's right here. So where did... Oh, I bet I just jumped over the wall, didn't I? For some reason, I was thinking I actually took the time to blow the door down. My bad. Okay, let's go see what else we have going on out here. You're experiencing hypothermia stage 1. Yay! So really all we need to do is go find some of these guys. Hey! And take their clothing. Except you don't have any. That's disappointing. Ma'am? Do you have any clothing? Nope. You sure don't. All right, well, it is slightly cold out here. -10. Might be able to find some... I was going to say maybe find some coffee in the Bavarian beer shop, but I don't know that it'll actually... Well, it might. That is possible. Frozen Sarah? Sure, we'll take that. Let's throw that guy on. Oh, hi. That'll bring things right up. No longer wearing the poncho, which is bringing things down. And those are a little warmer too. Not to mention they're also not destroyed, unlike the other pants. Oh, look at you, gas stations. I would have killed for you a while back. Sure, we'll take all that stuff. That's cool. Coffee? Coffee? Red tea, that'll keep us nice and cool out here. Not really the thing I'm looking for. Sorry. Here, we'll scrap the tungsten and the brass and the iron pennies. Not going to worry about the chair or the safe. Hi. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you down there. That was rude of you. I know, I'm bleeding. I got it. Really? I'm good, people. I'm good. You can leave me alone. Really, we're fine. Here we go. That's cool. Tool and die set. Those sometimes come in handy. Scrap and scrap. I mean, what are we going to do with another mini bike? I did kick around the idea at some point, right, of making a bunch of mini bikes just for laughs. Like having a little fleet of mini bikes. It could be Wrath. They might be like, hey, I saw what you did to Steve and other Steve. Because I think those zombies are all named Steve. They're like, no, man, that's not okay what he did. Let's go get him back and stuff. Ooh, a generator bank. That's exciting. Plop on down, cat. Nope, you're done now? Hey, you know the rules. Come on back. If you want to hop on down to the floor, you can do that too. I didn't bring a wrench, did I? That's a shame. I don't think we really need a bunch of stones, but, okay. Look at that, warming up. It's getting to be super hot now. Exciting. Wow. Radiated screamer zombie. I don't know that I've seen a radiated one before. I won't lie. I was really tempted to shoot the barrel instead of the zombie. But I didn't want to waste the round on a barrel. I think that's good right there. All that stuff. We'll drop the rocks. We'll drop that guy. I think we're good. All right, let us carry onward. A vanilla moon pie, huh? Wrath. Those are good. I like those. Fletch, I would say they are more cookie than cake.
A prudent choice.
Ghost Hydra just subscribed over on YouTube. Ghost Hydra, if you happen to be watching here too. Thanks for following. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. All that sort of good stuff. I like when that happens. I love when I'm doing something on YouTube and I get Twitch stuff happening. When I'm doing something on Twitch and I get YouTube stuff happening. Cracks me up. Like, man. It's just funny the way it works out. I should cancel my affiliation on Twitch, realistically, and just go back to multi-streaming or something. Affiliation doesn't really do anything for me. Well, it does get a better bit rate conversion on Twitch. That's about it. The Pawn and Loan store. I do kind of like this one. The Canadian Tire store was a lot of fun. Kind of inclined to go through one of those again. We found a few of them, but been kind of ignoring them, so... Hey! Man, that was just all-around bad aiming right there. Ah, Frozen Larry. You're in the way. Cheater. We're not playing Fallout. Stop using stuff from that game, Larry. Larry! Larry. You know what I didn't do, by the way? I didn't bring any food. I guess I just figured we'd find it along the way. My bad. Might have to cook that meat at some point, which means collecting some stones. But maybe the Canadian Stupor store will have something. I forget what all is even in here. This should be fun at night, though, right? All sorts of zombie madness in here. Hey, don't get up. Don't bother, man. Just take your nap. It's all good. I know. I could have stealthed it. Totally could have done that. Didn't want to. Hey, 2 apples to eat. Perfect. That's kind of the pharmacy area right here. Let's hit the pharmacy first. Actually, you know what? We can do this. We can use that right now. Do have a bit of a sprain. Shepherd's pie and buttermilk biscuits, Fletch. Wow. That is quite the meal. That would be filling, I would think. I don't think we need any more of those, so we'll leave that stuff. We'll take the advanced splints, and in fact, just go ahead and use that right now. I don't think I'm collecting zinc for any reason. Hey, come back now. Closed it before I even had a chance to see what was in there. Ooh, white sweatshirt. Sure, throw that on. Actually, no. Here, let me scrap that guy. What are we wearing right now? Let's take that off, repair it right quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Try that again. Repair. 373 goes down to 354. And we'll still get warm, so that's fine. I'll leave that clothing just in case. Nope. Nope. Yes. We'll take the nitrate powder. That's good stuff. Okay, I'm going to run through here and just zip open all the boxes. So this will be nice and loud. In case it's not obvious. Zip, 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 zip. Bookcases, bookcases. Okay, perfect. And then we have this whole back room area and upstairs and all sorts of stuff. Mr. Dino, have you had a moon pie? Outer Exodus rolling in with the host. The host. OE, how's it going, man? How you doing? Welcome to the purple madness. I think things look purple right now. That's what they're supposed to be. Welcome on in, folks from Outer Exodus's channel. How's it going? How's your evening? Or your morning, since some of you might be, you know, not evening it up. Is that a word? I just made it a word. Welcome to the stream. We're enjoying the snow indoors, apparently. I saw it trickling down. A couple weeks of medical time off. Ow. That always sounds like that could be bad. All is well now, I hope? Folks, if you don't know who I am, I'm an insane person with a cat. I play me some stuff and do this sort of zombie smashing thing, and I don't really have any fear of them. I kind of run like an idiot with a knife and stab them in their faces because I have nothing better to do except to slaughter zombies endlessly. Or whatever it is we're doing. I'm a little reckless, so don't mind me. Just kick back, enjoy, and don't mind the pizza rolls. I hear they're pretty good, but could use a little more cheese. Ooh, Vault Hatch. That's exciting. I like those. They can be scrapped down pretty well. Good engine, too. Some tires. Man, really? The Shamway box has got nothing? That's terrible. Well, let's hit the gun boxes then. Now we're talking. I want to do some extended magazine stuff. Ooh, chicken pot pie. Anyone want a chicken pot pie? There you go. Oh man, that is an almost perfect SMG. That is awesome. That is killer right there. Cortisone shot in the neck and all is well. Well, good. I'm glad all is well. I have heard those cortisone shots are like miracle workers, apparently. Holy cow, man. Still, that sounds a little intense. I won't lie. This sounds a little intense. I've already hit that one. All right, 2 more boxes, and then I think we need to go run outside right quick. How are we doing in here? I wouldn't mind a wrench. Not that we need one, but I wouldn't mind one. Okay, let's go hit the bike and drop some of this stuff off. Huh, I thought there would be lumberjacks outside waiting, saying hello. We're lumberjacks. We're okay, etc., etc. Down some strawberry jam. You ever just eat a jar of strawberry jam? Like, just scoop it out and eat it like a savage? I do it all the time. Scrap that guy. I guess we can probably keep most of the rest of this stuff. You're garbage. You're garbage. It's not even worth it to me to sell those. Silencers, I mean, I guess we can keep those guys around. Upgrade them. Although, there's no point in having silencers right now. I mean, really. There's really no point to it. Here, let's drop off all this junk that we don't need at the moment. Those need to be scrapped. Those need to be scrapped. Can drop off that guy. The goldenrod tea, we can probably drink that. Here, we'll get rid of that. Those guys can go in there. The yeast, that, all that stuff. We're going to be good on food for a little while, so this is okay. Drag that engine over. Nitrate powder, cash. Sure, that looks pretty good. Here, we'll drop all the seeds in the moss and the generator bank and the hatch. Here we go. Perfect. Let's go back inside. Thank you, Windows Defender Summary. Look at that. It's snowing inside. Gotta love it. I was trying to read chat, zombie. You're lucky I caught your motion and just decided to swing. Outer Exodus, what was on the docket tonight for game? Which game were you playing this evening? Oh, man. Here comes the chainsaw portion of the show. I apologize for your ears. And my ears. My bad. There we go. That wasn't terrible. That also wasn't very good. Wrath, you eat peanut butter like a savage. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, I used to do the, grab a spoon and take a big scoop of peanut butter all the time. I haven't done that in a long time, but used to do it all the time. Motion sensors. Let's just scrap those guys. I don't even want to take them. I don't like those lights very much. I think really the only thing we need right now is these survivor class papers. We have everything else and have done everything else, which is fantastic. Some forged steel, that's good stuff. I'll scrap you. Shady, you like your chocolate super dark if you like the 90% stuff. I mean, that's some intense chocolate right there. Holy cow. I remember there were a lot of false blocks up here, but I don't really remember where they were. Wrath, those peanut butter M&Ms, yeah, those are good things right there. Good stuff. Here, let's scrap that and that. We're going to scrap the receiver. Or not. Got to wait for whatever that is to finish scrapping. Never mind. That is not a very good HD engine, but we might be able to use it to upgrade the mini bike's engine. That wouldn't be a bad deal. Sorry, didn't realize you were using the facilities there, sir. You want to come on through? Door's open. Just open it and walk through, really. Ma'am. Oh. Did you see that? She just totally, just absolutely ducked at just the wrong moment. You guys have some texture issues, I'm going to say. Can I just shoot you in the leg? There you go. That's a headshot. What are you? Radiated feral zombie. You don't look like that. You look like... You don't look like Yo. You look like someone else. That's weird. When's the last time you had those, Wrath? If you got sick of them, how long has it been since you've had one? Hey! Don't get up! Stay. And don't explode. It's not okay. I don't explode. You shouldn't explode either. Yikes and stuff. Okay. That apparently is 2 of those blocks. Oh, I've already... Hey. What are we doing here? All right, have a good time down there. I don't know. That was weird. Let the zombie find the blocks for you. Don't get up, buddy. You're fine. Ma'am, you don't need to get up either. It's all good. It's been years at least? Wow. I kind of had a... it's not the same, but I had a bad experience with Cheerios, and I have not had Cheerios in like... Bye! I couldn't even tell you. It's been 15, 20 years, something like that, since I've had Cheerios. Just like regular straight-up Cheerios. Oof. Yeah, and the thing is, it wasn't really the Cheerios that was at fault. It was the milk. I know that, and yet I still can't bring myself to have Cheerios. Huh, look at that. I know, Shady, it might sound a little weird, but yeah, it's true. I mean, I'll tell you, Cheerios might be fine going down. You do not want them coming back up. But like I said, that was really more the milk. It wasn't so much the Cheerios at fault. Still, not a good experience. Holy cow, so many things that are just going to be scrapped or sold. Come on, hit that one. I'll take the ammunition. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Shotguns and all sorts of other things. Sure, take all the guns. Check the oven. Grab the glass jar. Shoot the zombie that was not there before. And call it a day inside the Canadian Stupor store. Cool. We are good in here. Let's get out of this place. And do it without falling through to the floor. But perfect. Hi. Oh, so sorry. Not really sorry, but so sorry. Thanks. That was a hip-fire headshot right there. I'll take it. And I'll say that it was completely intentional. I probably should, Shady. I won't lie. I probably should. I'm probably just going to scrap them or something. They don't really sell for that much. They're not very good. We could probably make better. I mean, we just need some military fibers and we can, I don't know, do things, stuff, something. I don't know. Where are you going, cat? Oh, come on. Scrap faster. I thought we've already had this discussion. Okay, well, that was fun. I gotta say, I really do enjoy that store. That's a fun one. Out of the way, car. So is this the gas station we already hit? I think so, right? I'm going to say yes. So then let's go this way. Pharmacy, yeah, we don't need a pharmacy right now. We're good. Pills, books. We could kind of use some bookie type stuff. There are still some whatchamahoozits we need. Some class papers we need. Although I have a suspicion those are going to be better found on zombies than in here. It's okay, though. It's not like the magazine rack takes forever to go through because you find so many magazines and they take so long to read or anything at all like that. Or that the game had to be delayed because if you read stuff too quickly, you wouldn't actually get credit for it. You know, minor details. It's all good. Fletch, Rice Krispies, and beer. That... I echo Wrath's sentiments. That sounds bad. How we doing, kitty? I'm surprised she hasn't left yet. I mean, really left. She threatened it earlier. Then she was like, nah, I'll come back. Because I was going to kick her off the desk if she didn't. She knows the rules. What are we waiting on to scrap here? Oh, it's those vests. Oh, fine. Just take all those. We'll scrap them later. Scholar. We have scholar. We need survivalist. Scholar. We have scholar. We need survivalist. Didn't you hear me, game? I just said it. Mr. Dino. Alcoholic cider and fireworks because common sense doesn't happen. Oh, man. Them's some true words. Them's some true words. Amber, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Not allowed to shoot off fireworks in the community, Wrath? Yeah. I live in an area where we can't have fireworks either. I mean, they have the safe and sane fireworks, which are just boring things that, you know, smoke, or the little sparklers that you can hold and you go, yay. Unless you're like 5, in which case those are awesome. But, you know. But yeah, no real fireworks or anything like that, which is good because there's really no need for them here. It would be bad. Just saying. There's no need to go there here. In other places they might be fine. Not so much here. Too many things to burn right up, you know? Here, I don't think we have any room for those right now in the scrap queue. The crafting queue. Oh man, so many schematics. This is the one good thing about the bookstore. You end up with all these schematics and you're like, yep, I'm going to have money for ever and ever and ever. We're almost at the last thing, the last big time-consuming thing being done. Fine, take that one. And then, actually, we can stack that guy. That's perfect. That works out just nazzily. Sure, we can add that to the list. Why not? All of them are out loud where you are, Fletch? Ah, crap. There we go. We'll add those, and now we will have room again. Yeah, I'm sure people have tons of them, and there are a lot of easy places to get them. Gotta love it. Amber, you're drinking ginger ale? That sounds good. I haven't had a ginger ale in a while. Which, I forget which one. Schweppes, Werner's. I want to say maybe you were doing Werner's last time. I don't remember. There we go. We'll just get all those queued up. I am not checking toilets at this point. I don't really feel like there's a burning need. I think we're doing just fine without checking them. All right. No room in the queue. That's cool. I'll take that stuff, though. That one just sells, so that one I don't really want to take. Burners. See, how about that? Pulled that one out of my brain somewhere. Here, let's add these to the scrap pile. There you go. Well, this place didn't really have what I was hoping to find. I mean, did have a couple of class pieces, but not the ones I was hoping to find. No big deal, though. We got some good stuff out of it. Let's get going. Let's check the duffel bag first. Wow. Okay, then. That's kind of unexpected. I mean, it's not really great necessarily, but it's cool. We're going to have tons of paper. The convenience store is kind of a good one to check. Amber, I'm going to guess what? Fletch, yeah, California is pretty random about who can have fireworks and which kinds and all that. I heard you walking up to me. You and your stealth boy. Hey. Unless I get to use a stealth boy too, that's not okay. Alright? It's just not okay. Didn't mean to grab that, by the way. Did not mean to grab that. Wrath, it sounds like you just need to go over the border and then boom. Everything is good, right? Pills and books. I'm not going to sweat the books right now. We just went through that store. I think we've kind of hit everything here. Let's just keep going straight for a bit. See if that opens up any different areas in this little township. If not, I might be inclined to head back to base. We have a pretty good haul going on here. Nothing really critical, but some good stuff that we could put to use for sure. Just kind of check back this way a little bit. Yeah, Fletch, I've not really seen anyone get ticketed for fireworks or anything unless they, you know, like set something on fire. Amber, you're able to play it on console? That's awesome. I'm hoping since you're playing 7 days on console, I'm going to throw this out into the world for you. I hope you get an update soon, because the console version is a little behind the PC version of the game, meaning that it's kind of missing some of the features that are in more recent versions. So I'm going to hope you get an update soon that adds some of that stuff. Because there's some pretty cool stuff you're missing out on, I think. Mini bike. Don't do that. Did I not? Okay, I did not. Good. Didn't want to. Yeah, I know quite a few people who play on console and still enjoy the crap out of it. Like I said, it's a little behind. It doesn't have some of the newer features, some of that stuff. And when Alpha 17 comes out, it'll probably be a while before you see it on console, but it'll make it out eventually. I suspect some of the problems they've been having converting things is the engine has gone through some updates. Wow. The road really did just end. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. You don't continue somewhere else? Really? That's unusual. Oh, okay then. All right. All right. I think that's a little weird. All right, well, there's more buildings over here-ish. Huh. That was weird. The roads don't normally just end like that quite suddenly and randomly. It's not a standard thing. We got a heck of a town over there, though. Let's go that way. We might end up leaving this, but I just want to go see. I think there's something over here of interest. Maybe not. I thought I saw something, one of the buildings I'd been looking for, but I don't think so now. Like, I think I saw something else. Well, Amber, like I said, so long as you're able to play, that's really the thing that matters. Doesn't really matter that much if the console version is behind. I mean, it's still a fun game. I mean, come on. I've been playing this game since Alpha 8, and I know the console version is past Alpha 8. It's more recent than that. And I thought it was a fun game back in those days. That was, well, not that long ago, really. But, yeah, it's a good game. There you go. And that's how you kill a bear in 3 rounds. That is not the one that has a lot of gasoline. Going to pass on that. Amber, gaming laptops are interesting creatures. I don't know, those are things that I'm kind of with you, like I wouldn't mind having one. And every time I get one, I'm like, but I can't do what I can do on my desktop with it, and I end up, I don't know. That's just me. I know a lot of people who have them and they love them, so I don't know. But me, I always end up going, but I can't do X, Y, Z. But I'm not really a normal person in many, many respects, so, you know. Let's go decent way. I think what I would like, though, is a newer laptop that supports external GPUs. I think that might solve part of my problem. I mean, external GPUs are... You used to kind of be able to do that stuff back in the day, and it was a little wonky. And now it's pretty easy to do that. Thunderbolt / USB 3.1, basically. But Thunderbolt 3, 2, 3. Even the first iteration of Thunderbolt made things pretty cool. Like, pretty decent. Here, let me empty some of these. Wow, we still can't do the Remington. All right. I guess, I guess I didn't realize that. But yeah, if you can get a laptop with a pretty good processor and you can rock an external GPU on it, you can get a significant portion of the performance you would out of a desktop. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be an even cut, but it'll be pretty close. It'll be good enough, you know? Sometimes good enough is what matters. I mean, especially in cases where you really can't do any better than that, you know? Good enough is fine. What are we rolling in here? 311. That's not great. It's not bad, though. Okay, just making a little room. I'm not expecting to get much of anything in here, but just in case. That right there was a one-shot on that guy, and he looks pretty jiggly. Did you see that? His leg is twitching in death. Shady, even Apple laptops these days, like even OS X straight up supports external GPUs. But, I mean, you can, throw like a 1080 in a box and, like I said, get about 80% of the performance. For gaming, sure, yeah. Oh, hello. This is an awkward horde right here. How am I supposed to explain this one to the missus? I've been wanting to try it out with gaming, though. I mean, you can definitely do it. I mean, like, in OS X, you're probably going to reboot into Windows, realistically. You're probably not going to be gaming in OS X because it's OS X. But they do have native support built in. And that is how you handle a horde of strippers. Don't forget to close doors. Jeez. I think that was one exploding, not actually knocking. Okay. I just had to make sure. Really, it's going to say all these boxes are going to be empty. Yes. Effectively, they're all empty. Well, if Remington is indeed gated behind a skill fletch, then I guess I should probably do that one. Yeah, Shady, that's what I'm saying. It's like you get about 80% of the performance. It's not perfect. But, I mean, if you hook up a good GPU to your laptop, it's still going to be better than a GPU laptop. You know, maybe unless you're getting one that has like a 1080 in it or something. Because those are going to be probably about in line with like a 1080 in an external case. Because they're definitely not going to operate at full desktop performance. They're going to be heat throttled and various other things. So it's just how they are. Let me in, please. All right, perfect. Let's go get some stuff. Muni box. Oh yeah, yeah. See, like the 1070, especially if the cooling on that is pretty good, you'll get really good performance out of that. I mean, that's the thing that always kills you on the laptops is thermals. Like you've got, NVIDIA with their Max Q stuff, which is kind of a cool idea, Basically they basically do more or less the full desktop part these days for their laptops. But the Max Q stuff is supposed to be like thin and light and all that while still having really good GPUs. But thermals, you can't cool a machine as efficiently that's super thin as you can one that's thick and has space for fans and all that stuff. Numerous fans, bigger heat pipes, all that sort of jazz. I mean, it's physics. But I mean, you can still do so much more compared to what you could do years ago. But I mean, that's the way computers are, right? Stuff is always better. Every year, stuff is better. Okay, then. We have a survivor or someone nearby. Causing problems. Causing problems, I hear. Boy, you out here causing problems. Trying to crash my game. You know how we handle them. You know what we do with people who try to crash my game. That's right. We drive away from them. Because it's not worth our time. Let's turn around and go Dees away. I would love to see that, Shady. Seriously, that would be kind of cool. Like, I mean, that's getting into basically a portable desktop if you could do something like that. But the idiot tech guy in me would love to see that. Just because. Wrath, is it like a pad that you put the laptop on? Crap, that was almost dangerous. I saw that coming at the last minute. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have, back in the day, I used to have, I think same as you, I think it was an old HP laptop that at the time was pretty good as gaming laptops went without being ridiculously expensive. And I had a little cooler pad for it like that, which I was surprised. It was pretty effective, really. I went through a couple of them because they would just die. I guess I used my laptop a lot back then. I mean, I couldn't even tell you what games I was playing. It was probably some like old Star Wars games and other stuff like that too. Couldn't even tell you. Okay, so we got a trader here. I guess that means we could grab a couple of these things. Here, let's grab 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep that shotgun. We'll sell those guys if we can. And that's really about all the room we have. All right. How about a pistol, too? And you know what? Here, let's eat a sandwich. Let's just do it. It's sandwich time. Let me mark the trader, too. Trader! Trader! A laptop that can play Ark is no small feat, Wrath. Maybe not as much... Well, I don't know. It's still a pretty demanding game. I was going to say maybe not as much now compared to when the game came out, but no. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's still a pretty demanding game, so I think if you can get a laptop that'll play that, that's pretty good. Holy crap, look at that. Blast all those out too. I didn't grab all the money to sell, did I? That's all right. We got a lot of crap to sell right there just with all that. Shady, how is Skyrim VR? I haven't touched it since Tuesday. I'm going to try and get like 30 minutes or an hour in tonight, but I don't know. I got to look at whatever that thing is at Vortex again and make sure I have everything set up right. I don't think I do. Like I said, I had a feeling I wasn't seeing the mods in place, but I don't know that I would have noticed it in just the tutorial area. Like maybe the blood spatter one or some of the... Maybe some of the model ones, you know, were kind of smoothing things out, adding more polys to stuff. Maybe I would notice it in there, but honestly, I've been so distracted trying to figure out what in the world I'm doing in VR and trying to get past what I consider to be terrible controls that I don't really have much of an opinion on it right now. And like I said, I'm not sure I actually noticed anything happening with it. I have considered that maybe I will end up not keeping it. Not because that I don't want it to be awesome, but in part because like I don't even know if I'm going to have time to play it. And if I'm having problems with the controls now, it's a bad omen. Part of it is just I hate the Vive controls. But they could have implemented them differently that I wouldn't dislike them as much, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Shady, the thumb controls. They... it is... I'm sure with time you get used to it and it's a little better. But right now it's super frustrating when I try to do anything in a menu and I'm constantly sliding up and down on the thumb pads trying to get the stupid thing to stop where I want it to. A Vive controller mod for thumb, I will have to look into that one. Because if I could do thumb presses rather than capacitive touch, oh, that would be so much better, even if it's less efficient, whatever, any of those things. Yeah, I think that's going to be a requirement. I'm going to have to go look into that one. Like I said, I probably won't even have any time to play it. I don't even know how long you get to do a... Oh, no, never mind. That's not what I thought. Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to buy one. I don't know. Oh, man, it's the massive gun store. Shoot. I think I'm going to call a pass on this. I kind of just want to head back to base. Let's fill in whatever we have going on over here. Easy for me to say. I just kind of slurred all those words together. Oh, and this is the big hardware store, right? Yeah, I like those ones a lot, too. Shoot. Oh, there's some good stores over here. Dang it. The boxing place, the gym. Hardware, another one of the hardware stores. I like those. That's one of the buildings I've been looking for, no joke. I've been waiting for a Mag 10 to appear. I couldn't tell you that's what it was called because I couldn't remember. We're going to have to come back to this place when we have some more time and room. I mean, do we have room still? I guess we do. Shoot. All right, well. Maybe we just do this. You got used to it from struggling in Fallout 4 VR? Okay. Well, like I said, I figure with some time you get used to it and it's not a big deal. I'm not there yet. I mean, granted, I literally just sat down and started to play it the other day, and that was the extent of my experience with it. Literally enough time to get through 7/8 of the tutorial, basically. How's that for a fraction? I'm teleport. Motion will set my stomach going immediately. I cannot do motion. Maybe with enough time and practice at it, I'd be okay, but generally speaking, it's a bad thing for me. All right, let's go check out the Mag 10. We'll see if we have time for the hardware store too, but let's go Mag 10 it. These are cool stores. I haven't been in one in a while. There's some just wicked stuff in here, potentially. Let me in. All right, cool. Yeah, Wrath, I kind of want to play that more than the Skyrim one, honestly, but I know it doesn't run as well because I know Fallout 4 just doesn't run as well. It's just kind of the way it is. It's a more demanding game. Have I tried setting the FOV motion way up? No. Now, are you talking about generally or specifically in Skyrim? Because I'll be honest, I have not really looked at many of the different settings that are specific to the VR stuff with Skyrim. I mean, I basically saw... there are a couple control-based ones, like one for bows and that sort of stuff. So I turned realistic archery on. but I've literally shot about 5 arrows. Specifically for natural motion. So that's something that's in the game, that setting? Or is that something else, like a different program? Because I know someone made some sort of thing that oh man, I can't think of it. I've seen it on the Vive subreddit, someone who's done some kind of motion stuff. Fletch, go fix some arrows. Have a good weekend. Go do some shooting. Hope your sleeves are ready. And I'll look forward to chatting with you on Monday. Amber, you get motion sickness from just walking. I'm the same as you. I mean, it doesn't end well for me. But I'll have to try that, Shady. I mean, that's pretty intriguing to me. Like I said, I can't think of the name of the... I don't know, there was some sort of something motion, natural motion something that someone was kind of developing just like as their own way to do motion in VR that was, according to them and according to those who tried it, was supposed to be really good at... wow, that chocolate turned into a bowl of beef. And other meat. That's unusual. That was supposed to be really good at actually preventing that motion sickness. I haven't tried it though. So yeah, I might try that out just to see. Because I think it'd be a lot more enjoyable to be able to do that kind of motion in the game. I don't find the teleportation stuff to be fun. I find it to be a little weird and awkward. It's okay. It's okay. But I don't love it. And especially like if you're in the middle of a fight, it's really hard to have to like look around, figure out where am I going to teleport while still trying to, I don't know, swing a sword, cast a spell, block with a shield, wherever. Whereas if you're using just regular motion, you can just move left, right, whatever. Done. But when you do that and you end up barfing all over your shoes, that kind of destroys the point a little bit. And I haven't actually barfed all over my shoes as a result of doing it. I'm just saying. Yeah, I have mine set up on room scale, but it's really small room scale. Like it's basically just over the minimum for room scale, I think, like 3 by 3. Unfortunately, between my desk and... Well, okay then. That sounded bad, whatever happened up there. Yeah, I don't have a lot of room in here. And then I also have cats that like to try to murder me, so that's always a problem. You had to take Dramamine, Amber? Wow. That really got you then, didn't it? Yeah, I've definitely stopped playing and, stopped and been like, ugh, I feel like crap. And it takes a while for your body to just kind of get used to things again and be like, all right, I can do this. But I've not been that bad. That sounds pretty rough. Survivalist A. I don't remember if we have A. I want to say we have A, but not B or C. But we'll take A just in case. I'm going to look right now just while I'm thinking about it. Remington 8 parts. Attachments. The skills levels cannot be purchased. I'm guessing we need to find one of those schematics, huh? Yeah, I hadn't thought of it kind of like seasickness, but I could kind of understand that. I get that too. Like I get motion sickness on boats, on planes, that sort of thing, depending on what I'm doing. Like I can't be on a plane and be reading, using my phone, whatever, that sort of stuff. It'll just wreck my stomach. But I can just sit there and be fine, but then that's totally boring to just sit there doing nothing. But that's kind of like what I have to do. All that for 9 shells. Let me make sure I don't leave that in there. That'd be bad. Hey, there's a wrench, finally. Finally, the game decides to cough up a wrench. Let's see what happened out here. I heard some explodey stuff. I don't know if I could sleep on a plane, Wrath. I haven't been on a flight long enough to really try to do that. Yeah, you guys destroyed a car, I think. I don't remember if that's what was there before, but I think so. I want to put a note out here of hardware stores. So we'll do hardware stores because I want to go ahead and get back to base. Hardware store. Whatever, close enough. I feel like I've done enough wandering around for today. We got to get back to base, drop off some of this stuff. And, I don't know. We're not done building, so got to continue doing that at some point. So we'll just kind of start heading back. I don't know, Shady. Like I said, I intend to play it a little more and kind of play with it a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not feeling great about it. Mr. Dino, I wouldn't mind doing that. I got to figure out how to do that exactly, like the spacing of everything. Got to do like 5 by 5, maybe? Something along those lines. That'll require a little experimentation. I think 5 by 5 would work, because you need 3 by 3 for one pit, and then you're going to need... Cat, what are we doing? And you're going to need 1 block on each side, so that would be 5. And I think that would work out, 5 by 5. And then there's your barbecue pit. Because I'm thinking you put a fire trap on each side, so north, south, east, west, and then 1 on the bottom. So it would be 5 by 5 by 4. No, 5 by 5 by 3 would work, I think. Make that pit out of steel and then just cackle as the zombies fall in. I'm kind of up to it, I think. That sounds like it might be fun. That might be someone who's not friendly, I'm not sure. Although I don't think the raiders are out here. I think they might only be in the wasteland, not the semi-burned up, charred up forest wasteland. That's not really a wasteland. You know it's raiders when all of a sudden your health goes from 200 to 12. Those guys are fun. Yeah, I'll report back, Shady. I'm just, like I said, I'm not sure yet. I want to love it. I really do. You have no idea. I want to love it, but I don't know. I don't feel like I've found that thing yet that VR works really well for me. Like I'm still looking for it. I mean, if nothing else, it got me to finally, like, turn on the Vive again for the longest time. Recharge the controllers. Put the deluxe audio strap on, finally. I bought that thing when it came out. And had been sitting in the box for the last year or whatever. Half a year, 9 months. So I finally installed that. It's cool. It's nice not having to have earplugs in all the time, although I don't know how that'll work out for... I don't know if my mic would pick that up. Pick up those headphone-y type speakery things. It's one of these days. I do want to do some more VR video stuff, but I don't know. I just haven't quite yet found what I want to do with it. Maybe some American Truck Simulator in VR. I think it could be interesting, Wrath, but man, this game would not run well enough for that to work. It'd just be a vomit comet. Like, that's the problem. We're not at the point yet. We're still not there yet with GPUs in games being able to run everything at... I mean, ideally, I think you want everything at about 120 frames. I think you can get away with 90, but ideally 120 or more would be what you really want, I think. I could have my numbers wrong on that one. I'm no expert on that stuff by any stretch, but I think those numbers are right. But I mean, this game where it occasionally drops down into the 20s for me on what I would argue is a reasonably powerful system. Maybe not as much by today's standards, but even with, you know, a 1080, granted, not the top of the line GPU either. But yeah, it's just brutal. Yeah, Amber, I think it would not be good. You'd be like, oh, nope. I'd be right there with you. I would love to do it, though. If they could get this game to run well enough to make it playable in VR, don't get me wrong, I would love it. I think that would be awesome. Totally down with the idea, but I have my doubts. I mean, the game has consistently gotten worse in terms of how it runs, I think. Because they keep adding more and more complex stuff with the new versions of the engine. More effects and things, and there's a lot of... This game is doing a lot of things. It's one of those where it's kind of deceptive. It doesn't necessarily look like it's doing a lot, but there's a lot going on. There are a lot of calculations the game is constantly running. It's kind of like Ark in that way, you know? There's a lot of stuff the game has to keep track of, so systems are just like, they're pushed to the limit. And then you can start talking about how well done is the engine. Is it capable of using multiple cores? You know, multi-threading, kind of all that stuff. And not many game engines are really at that point right now. Yeah, Mr. Dino, I'd be with you on that. I mean, it's something I think, but sometimes I guess that's not an option. Or sometimes it is polished and all that, and you don't, and you're like, really? That's what you call it runs well? I laugh when you get videos from the developers running these insane development machines. They're like, yeah, it runs great. I'm like, okay. I have a beefy machine, and even I'm like, yeah, no. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. Like, come on, people, let's be realistic. I don't know that the Fun Pimps do that. I'm not saying they do. Although I think Joel does have a pretty beefy machine, but I've seen that with some other games where they've done that, and I'm like, really? Like, okay. Shady, exactly what I'm talking about. Like, even just SLI 1080 Ti's, right? Like, just having two of them. Like, just go straight up, just plain Jane SLI. Like, even that, I mean, I realize there are people out there, and that is what their system looks like. Like, that's their daily driver for gaming, all that sort of stuff. Just people. That is not most. It's like, come on, man. You gotta know that's not most, and you gotta kind of make it work. But I don't know. It's cool. Whatever. They realize that. I mean, I say they for all devs. They realize that they can't make that be their target. I mean, you just gotta know that's not gonna fly, right? There's no way that's gonna fly. You're just gonna make people angry. But it's still not an easy thing to do, to make these games run well. Especially anything like this, where you have just all this stuff going on. Destructible worlds and all of that. It's not easy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Doesn't mean everything is excused, but still. In their defense, there is a lot going on. Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Shady. You do. You got to look at the future. You got to start aiming for machines, 3 years from now, because that's the sort of technology you're going to be able to take advantage of with your game. So, yeah. It's very true. I mean, I think of like id with their engines, and I mean, for years they were kind of ahead of the game on everyone and just constantly developing stuff that is just, awesome, just really good stuff. But would take, pretty beefy system to play, but wasn't necessarily bad on something that was lesser. And sometimes I feel like we've lost a little bit of that. And I blame John Carmack for getting into rockets and leaving game engine design behind. I'm kidding. But I think there might be some truth to that, too. I mean, Carmack knows his stuff. Look at that. We did not have... No, that's the wrong box. Hold on. You go in that box? Have we not done electrician? I thought we did. Did we not do electrician yet? I thought we've done all of them except for... Oh, I didn't put those... Huh. Well, why didn't I? Well, heck, let's finish that one right now. So, can you... Man, maybe I should be collecting all of these. I mean, theoretically, if we had another C, then we could put these together, right? We could put together another one of these. Maybe I need to stop ignoring them and start collecting all of them. A and B. I don't have any more covert. I think I might start collecting all of them just to see. I had it in my head for some reason that once you make one, you're done. And I've been sitting here thinking, like, come on, it'd be cool to have additional... Like, I want to move the ones that are upstairs, but you can't move them. The vending machines, you gotta... I don't know, I guess make new ones. So, all right, well... So noted. Mr. Dino, an engine can cost a couple $1,000s on its own. Or several $1,000s for that matter. Just an engine. Never mind anything else for that train set. I mean, you're talking about fairly specific stuff. But, yeah. Trains can be a rather expensive hobby. Amber, why are we talking about trains? Because choo-choo. Shady, I do not. My dad does, though. And I'm not a train guy, but even I have to go, wow, that's pretty cool. My dad and my stepmom have they put together Oh man, they put together a pretty cool table. Oh yeah, I wasn't arguing about that. I'm just saying. Oh, I see. Yeah, never mind. I'll shut up now. But yeah, they put together a table a couple years ago, basically. I mean, it took some years to finish it, and they're in the process of putting together a new one now, having kind of taken everything apart and doing a new one that's a lot bigger and has a lot more stuff going on, and it's pretty impressive. Won't lie, it's pretty impressive. I didn't mean to do that. Where is my... I don't even know if I can repair you. Okay, perfect. I was trying to drink some water. That's all I wanted to do was drink some water. Slightly overheating here. 127 degrees. My goodness. Let's take... no, hold on. Put that back on. I think we need to take that off. That'll help. I want to say there was another shirt or something over here. I remember I left some clothing over here. Yeah, I'm not going to die due to heat. Come on, game. Catch up. Catch up with me here. I took the stupid hot stuff off. We're fine. Yeah, I know. It's hot. It's hot. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. I'm working on it. I'm just going to leave those in there. We'll try to remember to take them out next time. You can come on out. Take all this stuff out. All this jazz. Nope. You can go back in the box. Back in the box. The box. The box. And I think I'll leave all those guns in there with the exception of those two. Because everything else we can sell, basically. That's cool. I'm good with that. Amber, old planes are your favorite? Ah, okay. What are we talking about? Like Mustang, like P-51 sort of stuff? Oh, World War I planes. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you're going old school then with your planes. That's cool. I'm going to have to put all these guns and parts and stuff together at some point just to figure out what we have. I'll go through a box and get rid of some stuff. We'll call it a day on some of it. Sell some stuff, that sort of thing. I feel like I lost a shirt somewhere. I think I did. I think I scrapped it at some point or something. It's okay. Couple engines, that'll be good. Battery. Got an extra generator bank, that's handy. Kind of tempted to hook everything up in the pit to its own generator bank. I don't know if it would really be worth it to do that, but I'm kind of tempted. Wow, there's a bunch of random junk in here, too. Here, let me just put all these in there. I realize I had initially had those separated for a reason, but I'm not going to worry about it now. Man, we're going long just by a couple minutes. I'm going to have to wrap up here momentarily, just in case there was any doubt. We are at about at that time. Just throw that in there for now, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing with some of this stuff. Like some of it needs to go into other places and tungsten arrows and like I should probably go through here and get rid of some of these stocks and stuff like that. And then, you know, throw the lead in here because, you know, because lead and all that jazz. Here, we'll turn you on for a few minutes. Let you get some more glass melting in there. JFK's boat. Nope, that box. Day... Oh, let's see, what is it? Day 45, level 118. Okay. We're getting close to having a fairly respectable level. That'll be good. Are there not... There they are. I was going to say, aren't there a bunch of baked potatoes in here? Pretty sure I remember cooking some up. Dang it. I don't remember which... This one is the one that's brass, right? Yeah, we'll throw some more brass in there. And maybe we'll make some more of those hollow point rounds. Those were pretty good. I enjoyed those immensely. Basically one-shotting zombies. Yeah. I like that a lot. Last thing I want to do is go place this guy. And I don't know where. Guessing right there. There we go. So we got our fighter class box and our electrician class box. I was really hoping that'd have like some solar stuff in it or something, but no such luck. That's okay. That is okay. Another generator bank in it, though, just for giggles. All right, well, I think that's where we need to leave it for tonight. I'm going to do some thinking about things. And I might... I don't know. I'm going to do some thinking about some things with Twitch and YouTube and all that. Still waiting for something to happen on YouTube that has not happened yet, which is a little disappointing. But that's okay. Still waiting. I can be patient. But I think this is probably about where I need to wrap things up for the evening. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, folks. And we will rejoin the regular time, 6 p.m. Pacific on Monday over on the YouTube side of things. So Shady, thank you again for your $2 lighting check. I do appreciate it. That was kind of crappy. It didn't work out on the email. I'll have to see if I can figure that out. Mr. Dino, honestly, I've kind of given up on that. I don't think they know how to handle mods on YouTube. But at least on Twitch, there's a little bit of something there. So Mr. Dino, much appreciated. One of these days, theoretically, all that stuff will work out. I don't know. Wrath, I have no idea because the Fun Pimps haven't said when Alpha 17 will be ready. It'll be when it'll be. But folks, have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good etc. And I'll see you on Monday.